WJR.
Yeah, but who would have thought this business would have become what it became? By the way, we've got our own Stone Cold Steve Austin here at the station.
Oh, really?
His name's Link Bessard, one of our sales guys. Take a look. Is he like...
Well, I'll
Is that
tell
like
you
your
what.
spitting image or what?
We're going to say Stone Cold's making a comeback, and it's going to be him taking the meetings. We can get another 10 years out of this gig.
Is that perfect though? He looks like your twin.
I feel sorry for him.
Well, he used to have long blonde hair too, hanging down to his belt. Yeah.
What a poor, unfortunate human being. I'm just kidding, man.
He's spitting image.
Yeah, he is.
That's amazing.
Good-looking guy. God dang it.
Oh yeah, you just gotta beat the ladies off with a stick. Have you just been amazed at what's happened to this sport though, your sport?
It's been so much fun. You know, I remember when I broke in Dallas. I broke in the back end of 1989. I was a 1990 Rookie of the Year, and that's back. You know, we call it sports entertainment these days, but you know, it's professional wrestling. And when I broke in there at that building, the business was so protected back then that until I had my first match, they made me dress in the janitor's closet because they weren't going to smarten me up to how the business really worked. And to see it go from there to where it is now with the production and all the stuff, it's such a huge show. And you know, this Monday night I'll be on the USA Network when Raw celebrates their 15th anniversary. It'll be a 3-hour special, and that'll be phenomenal. Just, you know, professional wrestling has changed and advanced just like football and baseball and everything else has. It's just a slicker, more fast-moving entertainment vehicle. Well,
and you're also at the Palace tomorrow for 2 shows. You're ringmaster again, I guess, for the Extreme Monster Truck Nationals, right?
Yeah, I'm going to go out there. I've been doing these monster truck shows with these guys for a long time, and we hadn't done any in a couple of years. Well, the guys have, and then I hooked up with them in a one in Oklahoma City a while back, and got the notice for this one here in Detroit. And I love coming to Detroit because it's always been a real strong town for me with good following. You know, I've been at Cobo many times and Joe Louis Arena. And so we'll be out there. I've got 2 shows. I'm going to be at 2 and 8 p.m. I'll be out there signing autographs and taking pictures. I'll probably start at about 12 before the show on the one show, and I'll probably start around 6 signing stuff and taking pictures and hanging out. And I enjoy the monster trucks. I enjoy the excitement of it. And watching those guys, you know, they're the NASCAR drivers of the monster truck gig, you know, and they're just great at what they do, and it's fun for me.
Yeah, but you know, it's funny you mentioned Cobo and remember that because I still remember the old days wrestling down there at Cobo. We had Leapin' Larry Shane in Detroit. We had Bobo Brazil, the Sheik, Dick the Bruiser, Killer Kowalski, you know, Andre the Giant, who used to hang down at the Lindell AC. But those guys never advanced to be stars of movies like you, Steve, like The Longest Yard and The Condemned, and, you know, they weren't like Jesse Ventura. None of those guys could have been elected governor.
Yeah, but you know, those names you just mentioned, it's a different, you know, day and age, and, you know, now, you know, different opportunities present themselves. But man, when you say those names, because I'm such a fan of the business and of the older generation, I mean, those names give me goosebumps because those are major
Killer Kowalski in the claw hold, Bobo Brazil with the headbutt.
It would have been a great thing to be able to step back in time and get to live with those guys.
The Sheik running around.
Everybody, that Sheik was strong. Everybody hated that guy. What a draw. He could draw.
Now you do that, and you'd have protests outside that you're not politically correct. You know, you couldn't have a Sheik character.
Everybody's too politically correct these days. We got to learn to lighten up and let's move on.
Yeah. Do you think the steroid thing is going to have a bad effect on wrestling long term?
No, not long term. I think, you know, that there's a program in place. They're going to make some tweaks and adjustments. I mean, you know, it's not just professional wrestling. I mean, it's football, baseball. It's everywhere you look. Competitive people do competitive things, and, you know, not to get in a big long-winded conversation about it, because I mean, there's a lot of moral and ethical things that you got to bring into play. But no, long term, everything's going to be fine. I think you get a bad scenario that happens, and all of a sudden there's a laser focus on a certain arena. This is, you know, our business, you know, sports entertainment. But I think everything's gonna, you know, it'll come around and get worked out, and then things are already pretty much back to normal.
Will guys be as big though? And
That remains to be seen. We'll see what happens, but I think they're doing they're making good steps and they're doing the right thing, and they care about the WWE is a great place to work. I've been there a long time, and although I don't wrestle anymore, I'm still with the company long term. So it's the greatest job I've ever had, and there's great people up there, and I've got a lot of good friends up there. So everything's going to be fine.
Well, we thank you for coming by. Look forward to inviting all your fans out tomorrow at the Extreme Monster Truck Nationals. Stone Cold will be there at 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Thanks for coming by.
I appreciate the time, and I'll be out there, taking pictures and signing autographs, and I will not be playing the tuba.
or guitar.
No, guitar.